Today's topic is Coke versus Pepsi.
So, Seamilk, where are we going today?
I'll tell you in a second, but you should probably stop that woman from stealing your camera first.
Oh, okay.
Winston, somebody just tried to steal your camera.
Yep, that's a first.
That ain't cool.
So, Seamilk, where are we headed today?
Well, since today is about Coke versus Pepsi, we're gonna go to a Coca-Cola bottling plant here in China.
Okay, fantastic.
So Winston, I think everyone wants to know, is the mighty SerpentZA a Coke or a Pepsi guy?
Without a doubt, a Coke guy, man.
Why?
Well, I guess Pepsi wasn't really big in South Africa, to be honest, and it did make its way in there, but by the time it was there, Coke was totally dominant.
Oh.
Just never got used to the taste. I just prefer the taste of Coke. How about you?
Gotta say, you know, I'm not just saying this to mix it up, definitely a Pepsi guy.
Why?
I've been a Pepsi guy because I'm a 90s kid, born in 1986. All of my childhood memories are from the 90s, and I think that's pretty much when Pepsi did their most aggressive marketing campaign. And it was all about being cool and individual, whereas the Coke stuff was like more, oh, classic, I prefer tradition, you know, that feeling. So as an edgy little boy, you know, of course you want to be different.
Yeah, I remember those Pepsi new generation things they were trying to push in South Africa. But yeah, it just didn't take off.
Sure.
Okay, so now we're both carrying these bottles. Basically, you've got them shoved in your jacket.
Yeah.
Which makes you look pretty fat.
Well, I'm gonna shed some weight soon.
And I've got them tucked in my belt here, kind of like a... Can you see that? Looks ridiculous, feels ridiculous. Anyway, let's get this over with. For those of you watching back home, we're going to show you how we mix these up in a minute, but basically we've mixed Coke, Pepsi, and I believe a Diet Coke as well.
That's right.
And
Coke
we don't
Zero.
know, we have no idea what's in which bottle. Okay, so we're just going to try. So I'll try the first one.
Okay.
So I pulled out a bottle that says number 2. Okay,
let's have a look. Yeah, number 2, eh? Bottle 2.
Oh, it's so difficult because it's flat. Yeah.
Well, it's been shaking around on your belt.
It's either Pepsi or it's Diet Coke.
So you can't say either or, you have to pick one.
Okay, well let me taste another one first, okay? The next bottle that I have here is bottle number 3.
Number 3. This is bottle 3. Number 3 down the hatch.
I don't like this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the last one was maybe Coke, this one's Pepsi.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we're ready for the final one.
Yep.
Then I can make my determination. So this is bottle number 1. Right, let's try it out. Oh, that's definitely the Diet Coke. Definitely.
Zero.
So I'd say that this is the Coke Zero. It's disgusting. The okay. Is that right?
You are absolutely 100% correct.
Ah, good.
Spot on, bro. Spot on.
Nice.
And which one was your favorite?
Coke, of course.
It was. You're not going to change your opinion, eh?
No, not at all. Okay, Seamilk, so which one are you going to go for first?
Well, I don't really have much of a choice. I stashed them all in my jacket here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to blindly reach in here and grab one.
Alright, you do that.
Alright. First up, boys and girls, we have number 2. Tastes pretty good.
Okay.
I think it's not Diet. I think that is real sugar in there. So I'm gonna say number 2 is the Coke. Okay.
All right.
The Coke original. I might change my mind. We'll find out. All right, what do we got here? Bottle number 1. Bottle 1. That is definitely real sugar as well. That is a Pepsi. This is a Pepsi. I'm almost 100% sure.
Okay, so you say number 1 is a Pepsi, okay.
Yep.
All right.
And last one, bottle 3. Oh gosh, I think it's gonna spill all over my pants.
I closed my bottles.
Well, guess what? Maybe I just don't have the dexterity to do such feats.
It's the difference between a Coke and a Pepsi drinker right there.
You brandest.
Yeah.
Oh, you really went for it with this one, eh?
Yeah.
This one's real full.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're doing there with number 3, but we'll try this one out. And number 3. See, now I'm confused.
You are you?
Because
what is that?
because now I think that was real sugar as well.
Uh-huh.
Did you not use diet?
No, I definitely did. I used all
Okay.
3, 100%.
I'm gonna change. This now is Pepsi.
So number 3 is Pepsi.
Number 1 is Diet Coke. Number
Okay.
2 is Coke. Number 3 is Pepsi.
Okay.
I'm fairly confident with that.
Well, I gotta say I'm surprised because
Okay.
you were really sucking right there. You got the first 2 completely, utterly wrong, but well done. Seems like you managed to do a turnaround and get everything right.
Nice. How lucky. Let's see if I can do a drive-by. Ready? And... Oh, man!
You missed 2. Come back.
I'm coming.
Let's sort that.
I was never very good at basketball. If you can call this basketball. Okay, and there we are.
Let's get out of here. Right, T-Milk, let's talk a little bit about the marketing that these companies have had in your country and my country.
Right.
Because I can tell you what, Coca-Cola's marketing is fantastic. I remember driving through some of the most obscure, darkest parts of Africa and seeing Coca-Cola signs in like rural little villages. They're pretty much everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, what kind of adverts did you have?
Growing up in the 90s, of course, we had all kinds of jingles, and Coke and Pepsi were always battling each other. But they both had pretty edgy campaigns, and the ones that I remember, I actually don't remember any of the Pepsi jingles, surprisingly, but I do remember always Coca-Cola. So it was like something, when you go to school, there's always homework, blah, 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 and it would like rhyme stuff until the end. They'd have like the Coke bottle cap come up, and it would say, always Coca-Cola. That's the one I remember. What about you?
Yeah, I remember that too, but when I was growing up, I remember they had this like Coca-Cola is it kind of thing. And it would always be like people having fun at the beach, or, you know, doing stuff like, I don't know, hang gliding or cool stuff.
Sure.
And then they'd have like this whole Coca-Cola is it thing.
Okay.
I remember that one pretty vividly from when I was very young. But yeah, Coca-Cola was bloody everywhere.
Was Pepsi like not in your country?
No, pretty much. Like there was no, I can't remember Pepsi ads. It was only in the 90s that they tried to make a thing in South Africa, and they came out with this like the new generation sort of campaign that they did. And I guess they were trying to target the whole sort of transition of South Africa to the new South Africa.
Oh, okay.
And they had like some advert and they said, welcome to the new SA. Like instead of USA, it would be like new SA.
Okay.
Some nonsense. But yeah, Pepsi was never big, and it's pretty much died. Nobody drinks it in South Africa.
Huh. Weird. Yeah, it's like a very polarizing thing in America, and to be honest, we had so many different ad variations and marketing variations because they would always come out with new products, and Pepsi was really, I shouldn't say notorious, but famous for coming out with different variations of Pepsi. Like in the 90s, we had this thing called Crystal Pepsi,
What's
And
that?
no joke, it is literally just clear Pepsi. It looks like sparkling water, but it tastes identical to normal Pepsi.
What the hell?
And why would that be successful? Like, I don't understand. Obviously a flop, but they never stopped. They kept coming out with new Pepsi products all the time, and still they're kind of known for that in other countries as well. Like in Japan, they have like mocha tea flavored and all that kind of stuff. Weird stuff, you know.
We didn't get any of that stuff. The only kind of variation we ever got on Pepsi and Coke was that lemon twist or whatever, you know, that like.
Yeah. Did
like
it have that funky dude on the bottle?
No, just like a little picture of a lemon.
What? It's
But
boring as hell.
Literally, we have no variations on Coca-Cola or Pepsi in South Africa. Growing up, it's just Coke or Pepsi. I've never tried any of those weird, like, I don't know, pineapple, cherry, tiramisu, whatever the hell kind of flavors that you guys have.
But like, there's really normal ones like cherry Coke. Every country has cherry Coke, obviously.
No, we don't have that in South Africa. Maybe now. I mean, it's 10 years since I've been there, but
You've never had cherry Coke?
nope, never.
Guess what? I got a surprise for you. I got one right here.
Oh, seriously? That's awesome.
So Winston, you got your first cherry Coke.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. This particular one looks like it came from Korea.
Awesome. Don't expect it to change your life.
Well, I mean, it is the first time I'm gonna have it. So let's be safe about this and let me try it at the traffic light here.
Sure.
Okay, let's try this out. Whoa. Cherry Coke.
Lime.
Oh. That's pretty crap, dude. That tastes like marzipan.
Really?
You know,
Yeah,
like
marzipan kind of does taste cherryous, doesn't it?
that white icing crap
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
on Christmas cake. That's what this tastes like.
Interesting. So not a recommend.
No, I don't think I missed out not having this growing up.
Very well. First time for everything.
It's not like horrible, but it's just not great.
Gotcha. It's not grape either. It's cherry.
Kind of like the can.
It is pretty cool. It doesn't look like that in America. It's like black with cherries on it.
Okay. Yeah, this is very sort of
It's very
Japan, Korean, yeah.
Oh, bye.
Hey, wait for me. I gotta get rid of this. I can't ride around with this in my hand. Hang on. Hey, Sea Milk.
Yeah.
Your indicator's still on.
Well, maybe I want to turn that way.
Really?
No. Thanks.
Hey, Sea Milk, your indicator's still on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Civic.
Ah, yeah, acidic.
Ah, Coca-Cola.
Where?
Right there. Hey guys, looks like we found the factory.
Okay, well, Sea Milk, what do you reckon we just get off and do a bit of a walk and talk?
I think it's a great idea if I don't die amongst all this hectic-ass traffic.
All right.
Hey, you got out before I did.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there it is. Have a look, guys.
Cool.
Coca-Cola. That's like not a Coca-Cola song. Okay.
Coca-Cola, is it?
Always Coca-Cola.
Well, guys, we tried to get in, but the security guards were not too happy. In fact, you can probably see them in the background somewhere looking at us. I don't know.
They either took a liking to us or to our bikes, and we don't really want to deal with that.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, thing is, something I wanted to talk about Coke here in China is actually they've got a very interesting name for Coca-Cola in China. It's called Coca-Cola, right? Now, you know Chinese, right?
Yeah.
You've probably heard Chinese people say like "ke hao le" or something like that. It basically is just a very positive, like, kind of means awesome.
Kind of, yeah, add some flavor, add some exacerbation to the word.
Yeah, so ko means mouth, so ko means like awesome mouth, so I guess they're meaning like awesome mouth taste. And le means fun, so like awesome mouth, awesome fun.
So if you drink it, it makes your mouth have fun?
Yeah, I guess it's got an awesome mouth taste or something.
Nice.
So I mean, it's kind of like, it's a really good translation. Awesome mouth.
It sounds like it too.
Yeah,
like in English.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, well, that's pretty much it for this episode then, Sea Milk.
Bye-bye, Coca-Cola. You weren't very nice to us.
Yeah, so anything you want to say before we sign off today?
Well, as always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I appreciate you watching our awesome show.
And even if you didn't like, comment, or subscribe, remember to turn your indicator off, and, as always, stay awesome.